What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're covering 5 reasons why the WWE Universe loves Becky Lynch. She is currently the champion. She has so much momentum and every crowd seems to love her. So here are the 5 reasons why I think that is happening. Number 5, she's a great wrestler. Becky Lynch is one of the best wrestlers in both women divisions on Raw and SmackDown Live, and people don't really talk about it for some reason. She had some really good matches down in NXT. One of her greatest foe over there was Bayley. Once she was called up to the main roster, she continued to have very good matches with the likes of Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Alexa Bliss. In fact, some of Bliss's greatest matches were with Becky back in the old SmackDown 2016 days. One possible reason why people don't talk about Becky's in-ring work is because she isn't given as many opportunities as other women. Therefore, she cannot showcase her ability. Thankfully though, now that she is the women's champion, she is pretty much guaranteed to have much more in-ring time. I've been really enjoying her matches with Charlotte and believe that their last women's standing match will be incredible, so I'm excited for that. Number 4, top-notch promo work. Becky Lynch is a master on the microphone for her promos. Whenever she speaks, my attention is 100% focused on her and what she's about to say. Something that is really interesting is that Becky took some acting classes for her promos, and you can easily tell that it paid off. Everything she says is extremely believable, and this just enhances her storylines to another level. She's had amazing segments with Alexa Bliss and more recently with Charlotte. Aside from that, she really sells everything. For example, I remember she lost a match because of Ric Flair costing her the title, and just the fire in her voice of this clip will make you feel what she's feeling.
Well, coming up this Sunday, it's the most important match of your career, but how are you going to prevent something like that from happening again?
I don't know, Rich. I don't know, because it keeps happening. Every time I get a win taken from me, it's just like pouring gasoline on the fire, and there's a lot of gasoline. So don't think for a single second that I'm going to stop because I was beaten.
More wrestlers should be watching and studying the film of Becky and learning from them. Number 3, legitimate underdog. Lynch is considered an underdog because she's been fighting and working so hard for everything in her life while others were given all their opportunities. Becky wasn't born into a WWE family like Randy Orton. Becky wasn't handpicked to be a future superstar like John Cena and Roman Reigns. And Becky did not become champion by solely using her appearance like some people I don't want to state. She literally didn't even believe she would become so popular and successful. This clip says it all.
But did you ever think it was really going to happen?
I'll tell you, there was times when I doubted it, you know, when didn't believe in myself, you know, and I knew that I wanted to achieve great things, and I knew I had the potential, but there was sometimes when I was thinking, you know, maybe the fact that it's never going to happen for me. Here I stand, first ever SmackDown Women's Champion.
Moving on to this quote from Becky Lynch that demonstrates her work ethic and why she relates to the fans so much. I wasn't born to be made champion. Who was born to be champion? Come on, people. Who was born to be champion? Nobody's born to be champion. You don't wake up with a championship title around your waist. No, nobody's born to be champion. You gotta work for it. You gotta put the sweat, blood, and tears, the hours, waking up when you don't want to. You gotta push yourself when you don't want to run the extra mile. You gotta tape up them ankles. You gotta stitch up them scars, you know? You gotta keep going, keep moving. Nobody's born to be champion. You gotta work to be champion. That's what I did. I fought to be champion. Number 2, people love badasses. It's pretty much proven that in the entertainment world, people tend to love the villains as opposed to the heroes. The reason is because most villains are much more interesting and display many different personality traits as compared to the hero who is one-dimensional. This is why people love the Joker from The Dark Knight, Darth Vader from Star Wars, and even Norman Bates from Psycho. The same theory applies to the WWE. Fans are constantly cheering for heels rather than good guys. Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and the Undisputed Era are some great examples. In today's era, most WWE faces are too boring. WWE used to do a great job at creating badass anti-heroes like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Becky Lynch seems to be booked very similarly, and people are comparing her to Stone Cold as well. Number 1, she's the face of the storyline. When Becky Lynch attacked Charlotte at SummerSlam after failing to capture the Women's Championship, she received the biggest and loudest pop of the night. But that's not even why I'm calling her the face. The storyline is about how she is sick and tired of Charlotte screwing her limited opportunities. What kind of friend does this to someone? Like, Charlotte should know, my friend over here needs this opportunity, let me give it to her. She didn't have to be in the match at SummerSlam. However, she was inserted to take Becky's spotlight. Becky Lynch is the face of the feud, and the fans can see it too. Every single week she receives cheers, and I'm so happy about that. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Becky Lynch in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.